Hey guys, we are here vlogging a home, and we're going to show this little store here across the street from the home. Okay, they got vegetables, bananas, everything. You guys sell fish too? I think they sell fish too. And they have more fruit and vegetables right over there. Okay, but this is the house. It's nothing fancy. You have other people around here, and this is the front part. This is open to the street, okay, just by this gate. And you can see these guys are still working in here. Looks like they're gonna hang some. You guys hanging ceiling? You gonna put ceiling? So they're hanging ceiling out here to make it look better. So this place is gonna be a lot different than later on when you guys see it. And there is a a sink out here. I don't know if you want to call it a kitchen sink, but yeah, this could be your dirty kitchen area or whatever. And then you have a bathroom here. Okay, you probably have to put a shower nozzle on there, switch it and put it up there or whatever. You have a drain on the floor, obviously. And it does have a Filipino pipe toilet, that we call it, with no tank. Okay, and this is looking upstairs. And as you can see, that back open area going outside is not a window. They have it open and airy in here, which during a stormy season might be kind of rough. But he says he's going to put plexiglass over that. And we're going to try to get this rented out for about 120 US, okay? This is a big room in here. This room is huge. It's got a lot of floor space. And that's what I like about it. You know, and it's not hot in here. If you open these windows there, and if you open up that plexiglass area or whatever, he puts something in there that the air will come through here, it'll be a lot different. Okay, and you have another bathroom right here. Okay, again, Filipino style toilet. I don't know if they're gonna put ceiling in there, but they did put somewhat of a ceiling in here, okay, to block all that off. Not the fanciest, but it's okay. Let me show you in here. This is the dirty kitchen area here. Now, a lot of Americans have to understand that in the Philippines, the lifestyle is different, and we get too choosy and we start asking people, you know, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, you know, put this in when we want furnishings. And it kills the profit margin for these people, and they don't make a profit at all. So you gotta be kind of realistic with these people. But this place, this spot here, is where they could put the plexiglass over it, or they could put a window at the bottom that would open so the air could blow through here. Because it is nice having the air blow through here. But I mean, see right now, as you can see, I mean, all that can be wiped up, and the walls obviously need like a second coat on here probably. And I think they're gonna put ceilings in here too. And you have like a little wall between here and the dining room area here. This would be your dining room slash kitchen or whatever you wanna call it. Okay, so I mean, I'm here in the back dirty kitchen, looking up, and there's the bedroom right there. And let me show you here. This is in the back room. There's two doors. It's kind of weird the way it's set up, but it's okay for the price and the space that you're getting. It's nothing fancy, okay? And it is open up there, going out there, but that's all covered out front, and also it's caged in out front. You have that cage that like you even have this here, okay? And so you have the gate there. So we'll go upstairs, we'll check it out upstairs. Okay. This is gonna be fresh linoleum up here. As you can see, it's all dirty, paint, everything, because they're still working on everything here. And this is one of the upstairs rooms. This here window slides. So this here is open, but it shuts. It's looking across the street. You can see everybody down there. I'll show you. That's looking out from upstairs. Okay, and this place is kind of buried way back. But you can get out of here with a tricycle and be near shopping fairly fast, one tricycle ride away. There are tricycles that go by here. Now these windows obviously on the outside, somebody's gonna have to come wash these. And even on even on the inside, it's a little bit dirty from being empty for a while or whatever. And this here, he said that's all gonna be fixed. So, you know, you're seeing a lot of rough things in here. And this is a small room. It's actually not, it's quite small. Not super small. You could fit a good size, maybe you could probably even fit a queen size bed in here. I'm not sure of the measurements, but it looks like it would fit it. And then you have to step, the other thing is you have to kind of step over this to get to the other bedroom. But this is, like I said, new linoleum in here. You got the door here, there's no doorknob. Turn the lights on. You know, it's not fancy, guys. You know, it's not, the building is a little bit different, a little bit rougher than some of like the condos and apartments that we show usually. And this is more a Filipino style home that you get for cheaper. And a lot of guys are expecting, you know, when you're paying 120, they're expecting miracles here. And you cannot expect that, guys. Your expectations are unrealistic. Okay? I mean, it's, as far as room goes here, for $120 with no AC bare, like that, you can't go wrong. For 120 bucks, you put a fan in here. It's not really hot in here. I'm in here right now, and I would imagine we'll get cooler in here because we, as you can see, you can see the wind blowing out there. There's a constant wind out here, so it is breezy and cooler in Trece, Martires. Trece, Martires always has at least somewhat of a little bit of a breeze, and back here is not without its breezes. So guys, you one trip away. They will furnish the place, but you got to be realistic. You know, they'll furnish it, put beds in, but they, you know, you got to be realistic. So you have to understand that they, you know, everything that they put in, they gotta cover it. So if you guys do it like a 6-month lease or whatever, you know, you have to remember they also have to worry about any damage that's done or anything like that. So if there is any damage, and they need to be able to rent it to somebody else afterwards. But I mean, if you like a private neighborhood, yeah, there's a couple of motorcycles around. You're gonna get that anywhere. You know, I'm looking out the front window again here, and it's nice. It has a big overhang here. You know, so that the rain comes off that, doesn't go on the windows or anything. And like I said, this window slides here. It's kind of hard to slide, but anyway, it slides, okay? Trust me. I saw him slide it earlier. But anyway, guys, that's about it. And it's not that noisy around here. There's a few dogs. I don't hear any roosters or anything. Not to say that there isn't. I'm sure there is around here because of the neighborhood that you're in. But you know what? Even if you rent this place and you have a fan in here, or AC in one of the rooms or something, you put maybe a box type AC in here, and that's definitely a possibility. Putting a box type in here, open this up, put a piece of wood up above, and put a box type in here, and you'd have an air conditioned room, at least in one room in the house. That's definitely a good possibility. Anyway, guys, I want to show that. I'm going to try to come back here again when it's finished. And I know we have a few people out there interested in getting places. Well, here's a 2-bedroom for $120. You know, and you can't beat that price for $120. So $120. If you want it furnished, they do want to get $240 because of the coverage of everything that they have to cover. So just consider that, because they're gonna have to put AC in here, refrigerator, gas stove, possible microwave, furnishings downstairs to sit on, maybe a sofa or chair, TV. And a lot of people are asking for smart TVs or what have you. One of the guys was asking for a smart TV. You know, that's fine, but we got, like I said, we got to be realistic with these people because these people don't have a ton of money to put into these places. You know, when they rent them, you know, if you're gonna get a furnished place, you just, your expectations got to be a little bit lower. Just to be realistic and honest with you. You know, some of the ones here, the ones for 170 that we showed, those went so quick. They just went really, really quick because people grabbed them. We had some nurses that saw it and they grabbed them. We also had some expats grab them too, I believe. I'm not sure because I wasn't involved in that process. So, but again, room-wise, I don't want to bore you guys, but I mean, room-wise, this apartment is big, okay? 120. You're gonna need a scooter here, or you're gonna have to get tricycles out of here to go. You're not super far away, but you're not super close either to shopping centers, but you do have a little store across the street if you want to get some fruits and vegetables and things. And again, this is gonna be all finished up, cleaned, looking fresh. It's not one of the fancier apartments. I mean, if you want to get an apartment similar to this, okay, but you want it all finished, looking good, American style, you're gonna pay about $400 for a condo that looks anywhere near this, you know, but it's gonna be all finished. See it? So, like I said, you know, for 120, this is a steal. And again, they'll cover up that back window if you want it covered. If you don't want it covered, you know, the rain might blow in a little bit out back. But anyway, guys, that's it. So again, 120, empty, just the way it is. After they finish cleaning it up and painting it and everything, 120. If you want to have it furnished, they'll put a lot of stuff in here. They're trying to get a 1-year lease because if you know, if they're going to furnish it, they definitely want to be able to get that money back, and they want $240. So $240 for a big apartment. This isn't bad. That's not a bad price. Okay, it's not Florida Sun by any means. Okay, Florida Sun for a furnished, you're gonna pay a lot more than that. But for the $240, that'll get AC in your place too. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed.